I'll be here. I have a lesson that can be learned through the Tao Te Ching, which is where I'll take most of it from, really, the Bhagavad Gita, and the Bible. Okay? In these three spiritual texts, you'll learn a whole lot through these. But a very big lesson that you'll learn today is to do your work. Well, as chapter 9 of the Tao Te Ching says, do your work and step back. Okay? In the Bhagavad Gita, okay, it says, fulfill all your duties, for action is better than inaction, even to maintain your body. Arjuna, you are obliged to act. Selfish action imprisons the world. Act selflessly without any thought of personal profit. I'll skip to the second half of chapter 10, but it says, or verse 10, it says, through selfless service, you will always be fruitful and find fulfillment of your desires. This is the promise of the Creator. Okay. And finally, in the Holy Bible, there's a few, in here. But the main one that I'll look at is in Luke chapter 9, verse, what is it called? Verse 62, where it says, what does it say actually? Oh yeah, it says, no one who puts his hand to the plow and looks back is fit for the kingdom of God, okay? And essentially, what this means, and I don't know what version of the Bible this is. Usually it says, no man who puts his hand to the plow and looks back is fit to serve in the kingdom of God. But essentially, what they mean in these three texts is that when you do your work, and you're finished with whatever section of work you have for the day, leave it alone. Please, leave it alone. Oh, did I do this? Oh, did I do that? No. Leave it alone. All right? As someone who, is a writer, or as someone who writes, right now I'm working on my book, or my collection of poetry. What is it called again? Let My Hair Down. I had a tendency of feeling bad for times when I didn't write, or judging my work and things of that nature. And don't get me wrong, right? Of course, you have a certain amount of, a certain level, like you have a certain standard for yourself, right? Because me personally, I'm a badass writer. I just am. I know I am. And so I expect my shit to come out good, right? However, if you have confidence in the work you put out, if you have confidence in the art you make, if you have confidence in these things, if you have faith, right? Whether it be faith in God or the universe or yourself, and one thing is, and this is a mindset I'm just now really settling into, I have complete and utter, total, unapologetic faith in myself, in every single thing I do. And it's something that's not always constant yet. Okay, and I think it's just a very human thing. Doubt is a very human emotion. It's one of those subsects of fear and things of that nature, right? But essentially, if you are doing your work and you truly believe it'll come true and you let it be, like if you've studied enough, if you've put the time and energy and XYZ into it, something will come out of it. But don't be focused on that something, because that's not what you're supposed to be doing that work for. The result matters, sure, but the result doesn't exist without the work that comes to it. That book matters a whole lot. That book is all of who I am. It's going to be all of who I am in poem form. But, dog, that book will not happen if I doubt myself with these writings. That book will not happen if I never let myself move on to the next poem. That album will not happen if I spend eternity on one song and I never drop it or release it or XYZ. You will not see the physical changes in your body if you are attached to your reflection. No matter how much work you're putting in, it'll be hard to see what you do, or it'll be hard to see that you've made such a big change because you're looking every day. Changes aren't happening overnight. It's little things, little things, little things. And it takes a certain level of belief. It doesn't even have to be some grandiose idea of belief. It's literally just belief. Like, okay, it's letting go. It's letting go of yourself. It's letting go of your work. It's letting go of whatever the universe has in store for you, whatever God has in store for you, whatever it's letting your work breathe. Because if you continue to do that, it shows you don't believe, dog. It really shows that you don't think you can do it. So, as Lao Tzu says, as Krishna says, as Jesus says, as many other people have said, do your work and step back. Everything will be alright. I love you, okay? Have a great rest of your day on purpose. Mwah.